हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मैं लखनऊ मीना, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर इंग्लिश फ्रॉम गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज चौमिला झलाव। आपका हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल में हार्दिक अभिनंदन है। आज पढ़ेंगे अपन राजा राव की शॉर्ट स्टोरी एक क्लाइंट। ठीक है, देखिए पहले थोड़ा सा राजा राव पोइट के बारे में जान लेते हैं। देखिए, राजा राव जी का जन्म 8 नवंबर 1908 में हुआ था। हैसान, किंगडम ऑफ मैसूर, ब्रिटिश इंडिया, नाउ इन कर्नाटक इंडिया। ठीक है, मतलब मैसूर के हैसान में हुआ था। ठीक है, अब इनकी मृत्यु हुई थी 8 जुलाई 2006 में, मतलब 97 वर्ष की आयु में, ऑस्टिन टेक्सास यूएसए में। ठीक है, इनका ऑक्यूपेशन व्यवसाय था, राइटर था और प्रोफेसर। ठीक है, इनको मतलब पूरा चार्ट दे रखा है इसमें सारी चीज़ें। लैंग्वेज, इनको इंडियन लैंग्वेजों को ज्ञान था, कनाडा, फ्रेंच और इंग्लिश। ठीक है, अल्मा मैटर है इसका ओस्मानी यूनिवर्सिटी, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मद्रास, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मॉन्टेपिलर और सोरबोन। ठीक है, पीरियड है 1938 से 1998। जेनरी मतलब इन्होंने ये चीज़ लिखी, नावल लिखी, शॉर्ट स्टोरी और ऐसे। नोटेबल वर्क, इनकी जो महत्वपूर्ण वर्क है वो है कंथपुरा, जो कि 1938 में पब्लिश हुआ, और दी सरपेंट एंड दी रोग 1960 में। ठीक है, अब इनको जो महत्वपूर्ण अवार्ड मिले वो है साहित्य एकेडमी अवार्ड, जो 1964 में मिला, पद्म भूषण जो कि 1969 में मिला, और निशु दत्त इंटरनेशनल प्राइज फॉर लिटरेचर जो कि 1988 में मिला। ठीक है, ये थोड़ा सा इनकी बायोग्राफी हो गई है, जीवन परिचय। और देखिए थोड़ा सा, देखिए राजा राव जो कि 8 नवंबर 1908 में इनका जन्म हुआ था, और 8 जुलाई 2006 में इसकी मृत्यु हो गई। was an Indian writer of English language, novels and short stories, whose works are deeply rooted in metaphysics. The Serpent and the Rogue 1960, a semi-autobiographical novel recounting a search for spiritual truth in Europe and India, established him as one of the finest Indian prose stylists and won him in the Sahitya Academy Award in 1964. दोबारा देखिए, Raja Ram was an Indian writer of English language, novels and short stories, whose works are deeply rooted in metaphysics. The Serpent and the Rogue, a semi-autobiographical novel recounting a search for spiritual truth in Europe and India, established him as one of the finest Indian prose stylists and won him for the साहित्य एकेडमी अवार्ड। मतलब दी सरपेंट एंड दी रोग के लिए इसने साहित्य एकेडमी अवार्ड 1964 में मिला। फॉर द एंटायर बॉडी ऑफ हिज वर्क, राजा राव वाज अवार्डेड द न्यूस्दत्त इंटरनेशनल प्राइज फॉर लिटरेचर इन 1988। राज वाइड रेंजिंग body of work spanning a number of genres is seen as a varied and significant contribution to Indian English literature as well as world literature as a whole। ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट। देखिए इनका जो शॉर्ट स्टोरी है क्लाइंट, जो बी थर्ड ईयर के सिलेबस में, और उसके बारे में देख लीजिए, शॉर्ट स्टोरी के बारे में। In a client by Raja Rao, we have the theme of class, equality, marriage, independence, tradition, modernity and control. Take from his collected stories collection, short stories collection, the story is narrated in the third person by an unnamed narrator, and from the beginning of the story, the reader realizes that Rajaram exploring the theme of class. देवार देखिए in a client by Rajara. We have the theme of class, equality, marriage, independence, tradition, modernity, and control. Take from his collected stories collection, the story is narrated in the third person by an unnamed narrator, and from the beginning of the story, the reader realizes that Rao may be exploring the theme of class. Ramu dislikes having to do work for some of his classmates. देखिए और देखिए नेक्स्ट. He feels as though it belittles him when the reality is he sees himself as their equal. Unfortunately for Ramu, he does not have the financial backing behind him for those in his class to consider him to be an equal. ठीक है. Is reliant on doing odd jobs for his classmates in order that he can further his education. With the exception of Jayalakshmi, Ramu does not feel as though any of his classmates treat him as an equal. This may be important as Jayalakshmi appears to take Ramu at face value. ठीक है. She does not judge him by his financial disposition or his class. In many ways, Rao may be suggesting that Jayalakshmi is a strong, independent woman. If not a modern woman, she is in control of her life and knows where she is doing. अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. और देखिए नेक्स्ट. Nanjundeya's character is also interesting as it is clear to the reader that he is preying on Ramu. Firstly, he has the advantage over Ramu as Ramu does not know or recognize him, and then secondly, he tried to manipulate Ramu through Ramu's weakness. ठीक है. It might also be important to remember that Nanjundeya's number one goal is not Ramu's well-being, which Nanjundeyas feels an interest in, but rather he wants to marry Ramu off. The reader aware that Ramu is no more than a client for Nanjundeya. ठीक है. अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. Nanjundeya makes his money by finding young men to marry young women for girls, often at the behest of the woman's father. देखिए नेक्स्ट. Something which is clear to the reader, Nanjundeya is simply boosting Ramu's ego in order that he may receive payment for Ramu marrying someone. ठीक है. At all stages, Nanjundeya's primary interest is in receiving payment from parents for him providing a man or boy for their daughter to marry. अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. Though some critics might suggest that Nanjundeya is a businessman, the reality may be that he is preying on the innocence of others, making them believe in things that are not true. At no stage in the story does Nanjundeya suggest that Ramu must love the woman he is to marry, whereas in today's terms they might be seen by many to be a prerequisite. अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. देखिए Nanjundeya also appears to be working on an accepted traditional template in whereby a marriage between a couple is arranged with the prospect of a dowry being paid to the groom. However, both Ramu and Jayalakshmi appear to be more modern. ठीक है. अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. Putting their education first, then hopefully securing a good job than if they weren't marrying. This may be important as Rao may be attempting to highlight how society is shifting from the traditional view of marriage to one which is more modern, just as accepted. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. अपार्ट फ्रॉम जयलक्ष्मी, नो अदर वुमेन इन द स्टोरी इज इन कंट्रोल ऑफ देयर लाइफ और डेस्टिनी. The prospective bride for Ramu is not only still a child, but she appears to be subservient to others, and one suspects will be subservient to Ramu. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. Something that may not necessarily be challenging to Ramu's intellect. It is possible that Ramu, when it comes to looking for a wife, is looking for an equal. Just as Ramu wishes to be an equal to his character's classmates, he likewise might wish to be equal to his wife, or may have a wife who is equal. और देखिए नेक्स्ट. देखिए, it is also noticeable that throughout the story Nanjundaya said to be seen to be in control, whether it is when he is taking to Ramu or the other patrons in the coffee shop. Nanjundaya likes to be in control, which may mirror Nanjudaya's view on marriage, with the male being the one who is in control. ठीक है, और देखिए नेक्स्ट. Women in Nanjudaya's world do not have equality and most likely do not have a voice. The young girl that is being offered to Ramu as a bride is being controlled by her father, leaving the reader to suspect that she is being forced into a marriage, a loveless marriage. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. However, this is the accepted practice of the time, and Ram may simply be putting a spotlight on the realities of the situation. A situation that involves the female being answerable to their husband with a little or no freedom, and their lives being under the complete control of the male. It is easy to see why Jayalakshmi might prefer to focus on her education and live an independent life, one in which she is in complete control of and which she is able to determine her own destiny, something that may be alien to many women. ठीक है, अब आपकी शॉर्ट स्टोरी फिनिश हो गई है, संक्षेप में बता दिए, आपको इसे लर्न करना है.